adventurers to the first and probably last episode of Dire Adventures, a D&D style game taking place on an island continent of Dire. Here we have our wonderful adventurers. Can you guys introduce yourselves by name?
Yes, I'm Zach.
Okay.
Erik. Mike.
John. Awesome. Okay, so these guys are going to participate in this adventure. So, our scene starts in a rundown elvish town called Melville. You four are in a pub. Or just in a pub, just everything there is dingy, rundown, cobwebs everywhere. I think you see a tiny puddle of what looks like blood next to you.
What doesn't kill you makes you strong. You're a bartender, another.
While you're all sitting there, a waitress comes over. Which you notice something strange about her. She seems
Besides her nose?
paler. The waitress seems a bit pale and not all there. She comes and asks you, would you kind fellows like some food and drink?
Do we know it's a lich town? Do we know it's a lich town?
No. You just know that it's a town and you're being hired by someone.
It's a lich town?
He said it's a lich town.
I didn't say it's a lich town.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. I said it's a
strongly.
rundown
Are you reading the script ahead of time?
I said it's a rundown elvish town.
Oh, I thought you said
I
lich.
said rundown elvish town, idiot. Anyways, as I was saying, would you like to order anything before you start a conversation?
Are Big Macs a thing yet?
Biggest Max!
The biggest Macs!
Bring us the biggest of Max.
Okay, what do they have to eat so I know what I'm doing?
She gives all of you a menu, but you can't really read it because it's all in Elvish language.
I knew I
Does
should
anyone
say
speak Elvish?
I'm an elf.
One of my, I don't know if this counts, but one of my favorite musicians is Yelvis.
Didn't that also die like 10 years ago?
Okay, so
I can
sorry,
read the menu.
yes,
Okay, what's on the menu?
menu is Big Mac, beer, and toad warts.
Don't you have rocks? I'd like a rock.
I don't think...
The waitress
Can you smell
already
the
left
rock is
you
cooking?
without even noticing.
So,
And
Wait, is The Rock delivered by actual Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
And basically,
No, it's a pet.
so quiet down,
Oh, it's a
everyone.
pet, okay.
Quiet down, everyone. Okay, so you notice the waitress already left you, and now it seems like a good time to introduce yourselves with your team. Who would like to start?
Well, I'm Lance Vector. Well, you guys can tell, I'm actually not, I'm not spineless. I have lots of backbone.
Most people are.
Well, what are you?
Lesser dragon race.
So you're a Wraith Lesser Dragon.
Pretty much.
Brave, a majestic and mysterious creature.
I'm
With
freaking
Can we get a picture of that?
With the use of magic, you have turned into nothing but bone.
Yeah,
Are there
let's
pictures
just
of
say
that?
I really regret
Are
that
there
now.
pictures of that online?
What, Bony Dragon? Probably.
Yeah. Put it up!
Let's just say I really regret my decision. I can't eat or drink. What the hell am I
Well, you
doing
can,
now?
it's just fall through you.
I know, it goes right through me!
Okay, Mike.
I'm Garrus, the elf.
Okay.
Pointy ears.
Okay, so you're
I'm not that tall.
okay.
Kind
So
of skinny. And you can see that I'm carrying a peculiar bow with pulleys and levers. It looks like something an engineer would make. And I have a square monocle that is blue.
now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This is an elvish town. It's all run down and everything. What are your thoughts about this?
I don't like elves.
But you're an elf.
Doesn't mean I like elves.
Can't even read Elvish.
Okay, Erik.
I am Big Sonolovich.
Okay.
I was raised by wolves in the forest.
Okay.
I use...
So you're a.
You can see I have bone armor and... fur armor and bone weapons.
Those weren't for any Wraith Lesser Dragons, were they?
No, it's actually good things
So it's like deer and bears
that are worth
and
hunting.
stuff?
Oh, so I'm not worth your time, asshole.
Preferably not.
Unless you give me the money up front.
Okay, so your name is Big Sonovich.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's the name
on your
people call me. when they saw me running around with wolves.
Really? Why's that?
I don't know, it's what they said. I also have a hunting bow and some arrows that I stole from a guy.
Stole from a guy before you killed him?
Well, I didn't never said that.
What kind of arrows?
It's flint.
Regular arrows. Okay, and Zach?
Well, my name is Smog Deathclaw. I normally carry a staff, but I'm guessing I'm letting Gandalf borrow mine for a while, so... But don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. I can summon magic through my hands as well.
No, you have.
Anyone that needs them? There they are.
Okay. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience about yourself?
I do have a backstory, which is
well,
incredibly amazing. I was raised in West Yorkshire, where I was also born. I spent most of my time in the field during the laxity. We played nights when a couple of blokes caused a kerfuffle that terrified my mother. She had told me that I must move to Dale and exile with my family there. The next day, a carriage came to take me on my quest. His horse was named Dice, and the fellow had the stench of manure. I didn't think much of it, and requested we began our quest to Dale. Eventually we arrived, and I looked upon my new home. I told the carriage driver that the next time we meet, that I would smell him. Ever since then, I adventured to the quest of magic. And that is my story.
Okay, interesting story, Mr.
Deathclaw.
Deathclaw. Okay, so, after you introduce yourself, the waitress comes over with an odd dish. With an odd dish for each of you. It wasn't really anything peculiar, but you know it's edible. So she hands you all your food, and while you're eating and drinking,
I eat out of the garbage, I don't care.
Ramirez's assistant comes along. A elf, skinnier than a normal elf, mostly just skin and bone, and strangely enough, he is shorter than what you expect from an elf, about 5'2", roughly. He comes along and, with the most peculiar voice, started addressing the four of you. A dark plague has fallen upon the town.
How's your
Listen to anything about it. Now, I have hired you and gathered the greatest hero that I could have found, that I found on Craigslist.
Chuck Norris? I'm sorry.
You sounded taller on the phone. Oh, I'm sorry. The magical communications device. Go on.
And I suspect it might be the beastmen who live not far from the town. I suspect they have summoned the plague bringer to bring a blight on this town, and people are dying left and right, and it's all horrible.
Why is that horrible?
Because there's no one to bring me my fabulous goose eggs for me to eat.
But that's definitely the reason it's horrible.
Well, that's and people are dying left and right. And
That's not that horrible. It's only an elfish town.
Yeah.
I've called several inquisitors to investigate, but none have returned. I want you four to find them and figure out what has happened to them. Here, take this money and go buy some equipment, prepare yourselves, and head out into the swamp to find them. He gives you all 10 gold each. So, write that down on your character sheets. After the mayor gave you all your money, he tells you, now I must go and check on the mayor. He is definitely ill, if you excuse me. And he walks away without even a second glance. Now, after you've got your money, you have some various options
I would like
around
to say
town.
that guy is freaking weird. He must be from Birmingham. Has to be. He has to be from South Birmingham.
Probably.
Definitely came from the south. Can't trust those southerners.
Also,
As I was saying.
Yeah, Mills.
I've got a scarf wrapped over my mouth now.
Okay, so
I don't want to get sick.
quiet down. Okay. So, as I was saying, you have several options around town for you to spend the 10 gold on, or whatever, how many gold you have. There is a general store across the street. Next to the tavern, there is a weapon shop, and on the left, next to your bar, there seems to be some residents just glassy eye, just not even half paying attention. Just people there just playing what seems to be a card game of sorts. So what will you do? Well, who has the highest initiative?
I got 13.
Where's my initiative? Oh, I have 11.
Oh, D20.
I definitely
Wait,
don't.
where's initiative?
Initiative is finesse. Sorry.
Oh, finesse. Oh, 10.
7.
I have 10.
14.
Okay, so what are you gonna do first?
I heading over to the weapons shop.
Okay, you head over to the weapon shop. What are you? Or who has the next highest?
It just
I probably got the lowest,
Okay,
you
yeah,
guys.
what do you have?
My finesse is 10.
What do you
I'm
have?
10.
Okay, so roll d20 to see who has the highest number.
Which D20?
This one. The one that looks almost like a perfect
this one?
circle.
Yeah, the one that says 20 on it. Or
the
20.
icosahedron.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't lose those.
So
my
roll to
memory
see
will
who has the
check.
higher number. What do you got?
15.
Okay, so you go first, and then John, and then you go last. What do you do?
So you said we're like we have the gold, and what do we do, right?
Yeah, you just do what out of the 3 stuff I told you.
I guess I would upgrade my armor.
So you go to the weapon shop.
Weapon shop.
Okay, and you?
Is there anything I can do for my steel axe and claws, or is that?
That's just that's yours. You could sell it. You could, start
I'm
that out.
gonna do something else and go see what those people are doing.
Okay, so you're going to the gambling table, and you?
I am interested in the gambling table, but I kind of want to stay in the bar. Heck, I'll bring my drink with me. I'm gonna head over to the gambling table with him.
Okay, so you take your goblet. Okay, so
Take my drink.
the elf and the mage head over to the weapon shop. When you enter, there is a dwarf, an odd side in Elvish Town, and he's just working on his furnace. And unlike
Rare to see a dwarf in an elf town.
exactly, weird.
Well, don't dwarves make the best weapons?
I'm pretty sure elves and dwarves had a problem. It's pretty much like seeing a gay couple working in Alabama. For crying out loud.
I like dwarves.
Political joke, because Alabama is full of homophobes. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Continue.
Okay,
Garrus
continue.
fingers his ear,
You go
and
to-
then he looks to you. I like dwarves.
Except for our friend here.
Okay. So the moment you said I like dwarves, the dwarf turns around and says, "Oh, hello, Jerry. You like dwarves?
He sounds exactly like the other guy.
You are handsome one,
That's
aren't you?"
That's not just any dwarf. It's a gay.
You see, you
dwarf.
turn around, and you see it is a an average dwarf size, so about maybe like 5 feet tall woman with a big beard, just like the world's biggest beard and braids. She smells of copper and iron, and she's just a mess. Like she looks like she doesn't take her bath.
You'll find.
I'm shoving
That's
up
a
over
good
here,
word.
I gotta tell you guys.
And she walks up to the 2 of you, but specifically to Mike.
Garrus. Okay.
What do you say?
He's gonna get married. I swear. I smell marriage.
So, you're a dwarven smith, then.
Oh, how can you tell? It's my hammer, isn't it?
Actually, I could tell by the beard.
Oh,
That particular set of braids is
Don't
quite
stare.
unique.
Don't stare.
I'm flattered by your comment, dearie. Now, is there anything you would like me to do?
Ah, yes. I actually came for some metal. You see, I'm an engineer, and I like to use the highest quality dwarven metals in my work.
Oh, yes, I will give you the highest quality metal I could offer you, but it will cost you a hefty price.
How much?
5 gold for a pound, 8 for 2.
Flirt with her more.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Did I mention you look ravishing today?
Okay, so you're gonna decide
I
to flirt
smile.
with her? So you're gonna flirt with her?
Of course.
Okay, so roll to see
Wait.
how well you can flirt.
Which was the
D20.
one I roll? D20. Okay.
That's
The
like the main
D20 is the dice.
Yeah, D20 is your best pal in this game.
Yeah. So roll to see how much you... Okay, what do you get?
19.
19.
Okay.
I'm guessing-
You get 19. Okay, so you go up to the woman and you says, "Oh, my dear dwarven mistress, you look
No, let him try.
Fine.
Yeah.
You don't hinge on her.
Yeah.
Fine.
say his own line.
Oh my.
Okay, go.
Fair dwarf mistress, have I told you that the copper and silver that illuminates off of you smells ravishing today?
Oh, dearie, I didn't know you were such a gentleman. Perhaps your friend would appreciate me giving him a slight discount if you were to clean my belfry.
I'm going to go get drunk now.
Well, your wishes might come out, my dear fellow dwarf.
Good,
You're a dwarf.
Oh, not my. Sorry, I don't mean my fellow dwarf. I meant my. However we say.
Your beautiful dwarf.
My beautiful dwarf.
Oh yes, let us go to the back room and dwarf a bit the feather dusters in the back. The feather dusters in the back, I'll spend time bargaining with your friend. She hands you a feather duster and pushes you into the back room to clean the belfries.
Okay, that's good.
And she goes over to Garrus and tells you, your friend was so charming, I'll cut my deal from 1 pound of metal to 3 gold. But no less.
3 gold for a pound?
Yes.
How much for 2?
6.
6. I'll take 3 pounds.
Okay. She hands you 3 pounds of gold. 3 pounds of high quality refined steel. Very high quality steel. And she gives you 3 pounds worth of like high quality steel in like a block shape. Okay? So she just hands it to you.
I ask her if she has it in sheets.
Sheets? Oh, you want sheets? Oh, that's an easy adjustment to make. She puts the block on the ground, reaches over, grabs a huge axe, like it's twice her size.
Just one of the blocks.
Just one of the blocks? Oh, okay. And with a quick slash, she cuts the block into tiny sheets, or thin sheets, I mean. And hands
Chick
it to you.
sounds strong, man.
She is
See
strong.
if you can get her to join us on our
A solid
adventures.
block of steel.
Huh?
She just cut a solid block of steel.
Yes, into thin strips.
Good dwarves learn how to strength, alright?
She's probably better than any of us. Let's
So
get her-
add,
Yep.
Try
so
to-
add 3 pounds of steel to your inventory,
I'm just trying to do that.
and so you're kind of just stuck there for a while.
I'm just stuck doing her bidding.
You
Oh,
do like a giant
dwarf madam,
You can't say anything, you're in the back room.
what should I do with the giant spider?
Oh, just crush it with your big muscly
Try to stay away from its venom.
Expecto Patronus!